Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode number 554 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. Let me get a little festive here. Hey, how about that?
Oh, jeez. You, you're so right-brained and creative.
Ah, I knew you'd like that.
Gee whiz.
Hey, welcome to the show. It's Thursday, December 9th, 2021. We're happy you could join us tonight. I am your host, Kerry. Also joining me tonight, the busiest, most accurate weatherman in the business, Garden City's very own Dr. Tom Iwinski. Tom, how you doing?
Doing well, and yes, busy is an understatement.
yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. And former Garden City Councilman, Kiwanis president, and longtime resident, Mr. Mike Jones. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, Gary. It's been a busy day.
Are you feeling festive yet?
Well, the Kiwanis and Rotary just wrapped like 1,400 Christmas presents
Oh, geez.
for 120 second graders in Garden City
So that
for
puts you
next
in the mood.
week. So, yeah.
You're definitely in the mood then.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, right. Hey, tonight we continue to showcase GCBA members and local small business owners on the show. We encourage you to shop local first when you can. Tonight we will feature Kim Marquette from the Straight Farmhouse Museum, also business owners Jason and Natalie Crozier from Pest Solutions, and Colleen Smith from 1226 Expressions. They'll be here shortly to tell us a little bit about themselves and also share information about their business. So we hope that you'll stay tuned for that because it's always a great thing to support local small businesses. But first up, Tom's going to be here with the latest weather for us. We'll see if any white stuff is heading our way or what the forecast is. And then, Mike, we're going to get some community announcements in here later for you to close out the show, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so grab your hot chocolate or eggnog or something a little stronger if you want for the next hour or so.
You can add a little Bailey's in my hot chocolate.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Hey, remember, if you have any questions or comments and you're watching us live on Facebook, please go ahead and put them in the comments section. You can also text your questions to us at 734-788-9319, and we will do our best to get that answers for you. We also want to take a minute to say thank you to all of our listeners and supporters of the show who tune in every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We really appreciate your support, and we'll continue to promote our community and yours. And please continue to watch, share, and listen. We appreciate it. Also, don't forget, if your community or organization has any events, announcements, or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
Well, probably the best way would be to email us.
Absolutely. Email all the details to us at gcommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat, and Mike will be more than happy to pass that information along for you. All right. Let's get Mike in here now, and then we're going to spend some time chatting with our guests. So stand by for Tom.
I think you want Tom first.
Yeah,
Get Tom in here now.
absolutely. What did I say?
Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has
Said Mike.
for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get Tom in here first. That's right.
We better check what's in Carrie's drink.
Yeah.
He might
Eggnog.
be having a little bit of fun tonight too.
Right.
Yeah, he's been hitting that chocolate Bailey's.
Yeah, I can see that definitely.
So what you got for us, Tom?
We have a whole bunch of stuff. You name it, we're gonna have it tonight, and some of it's a little wild. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get right into it. It's been fairly active, the last few weeks, and it's going to continue to stay active as we get into the next 48 to 72 hours. But we're enjoying a nice quieter period, cold period, but quieter period. It's definitely been cold recently. You don't have to tell us that.
Yeah.
Tonight will be no exception. It will be in the 30s tonight, but overall it'll be a cloudier night. These clouds will continue into tomorrow. Tomorrow, I do believe the majority of the day will be dry. So if you have any outdoor plans tomorrow, you should be fine. There should be no precip to really worry about. Temperatures tomorrow will try to get a little bit warmer as well. We're going to get to the into probably the lower 40s as we get into the afternoon hours. It should be pretty good. And then as we get into Friday night and into Saturday, that's when our next storm system moves in. And this one's going to be a pretty potent storm. The good news is that there won't be a winter storm. It will just be kind of a spring storm, if you will. There'll be probably a lot of rain with it, and then a lot of wind with it behind it as well. So as we get into Friday night, that's when the rain will begin to move in. Probably after 6 o'clock and during the evening hours is when the rain will start to roll in. And that rain will continue throughout the evening and throughout the overnight hours. And some of that rain will be heavy at times. So I'm thinking totals probably will be about an inch of rain throughout that whole period as that moves through. And then the rain will be ending during the early morning hours, and then Saturday will be fairly dry throughout much of the day. But the storm will be changing. We're going to be dealing with quite a significant windstorm as we get into Saturday. Winds will probably be easily, I'm thinking, at least I'm looking at the latest information, near 60 miles per hour. So
What?
We're probably going to see quite a bit of problems as we get into Saturday with a lot of trees, tree limbs coming down, and potential power outages as well. So,
oh boy.
It definitely will be a very active Saturday with the high winds out there. So definitely got to keep tuned to that if you have any plans to be out and about. It's definitely going to be a fairly active day on Saturday with the wind, but it will be dry out there. And the temperatures will be going all out of whack as well because this system will be bringing in a lot of warm air. So as we get into Friday night, temperatures will go right well into the 50s. And then in the morning hours on Saturday before the wind starts, we'll be near 60 degrees for a high temperature. And then the front will move through with the low pressure system, bringing the wind and much colder air. And then it will drop temperatures into the 30s as we get into Saturday night. So we got quite a busy pattern over the next 72 hours out here. And then we'll start to the storm system will clear a lot of the crazy weather out of our region for a little bit of time. As we get into Sunday and Monday, the sun will return. I mean, it'll be nice to see the sun because this time of year we don't really see it all too often. And this storm system will be that powerful that it will clear out the atmosphere fairly well. So if you're wanting to look for that sun, it will be back Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
And temperatures are probably going to respond to that as well. We'll see temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. So not too bad after the system moves through, and it gets better after that as we get into next week. As we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the warm-up continues as well. We'll see temperatures probably into the 40s and then getting into the 50s. So if we can get through this rain and windstorm, there's some good news at the light at the end of the tunnel with a pretty nice warm up and drier weather out there. But it will be a little bumpy to get there. And we'll start drying out as we get into next week as well. I don't really see any precip or inclement weather as we get into next week at this time. So yes, it will stay fairly busy across the Great Lakes, expanding outward and quickly talking about some other weather. This storm system will be affecting a lot of people, not just us. Well north into the UP and into Minnesota and the Dakotas will be a fairly significant winter storm. They'll be seeing probably about a foot of snow throughout that region. It won't affect us, so that's some good news. Severe weather will be a big problem as well as we get into tomorrow across the Ohio and Tennessee Valley. So a lot of people are going to be affected by this system, and it'll be a fairly strong system. So keep note of that as well. But if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, Doppler Times Weather. And I don't recommend wearing any hats on Saturday because you might lose them.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't leave any garbage cans out or they'll be gone.
Yeah. And secure all those loose objects outside. I'm really worried about my Christmas display. I got to really start to look into that, securing that pretty well as well.
Yeah, that's right.
It's pretty impressive. I was over at Maplewood tonight, and we got to see it.
So you better
you've done a
before Saturday because it might not look the same.
Right.
Look good night.
Yes.
All right, let me just mention a few people in there watching us tonight. We got Mark Mukovitz, we have Patty Fix, we have Kathy Ward. Hello, Kathy, how are you? And Patty, Sherry Lynn Bowers in there. Mayor Randy Walker, how you doing, Mayor? Good to see you. Rob Cox is in there, the bearded realtor. and Opal Loveland from Prestige Eyewear in Garden City for all your eyewear needs. And Stacy Templeton, Carafotis, is in there from Lucky Dog Daycare. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Hey, one more thing I wanted to mention. If you are a member of the GCBA or a small business owner and you'd like to showcase your business on our show, please contact us either by email at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page. We would love to have you on and be a part of promoting your business. You can also join the GCBA at gardencitybusinessalliance.org, or you can attend one of their meetings the second Friday of the month at 9 a.m. at the Straight Farmhouse. And they actually have a meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Farmhouse. It's located at 6221 Merriman Road in Garden City. All right, let's get to our guests tonight. Backstage, our first one will be Natalie and Jason Crozer from Blessed Pest Solutions. How you guys doing?
Great. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good, good. Good to have you on again. This is, I think, your second time on?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So what's new? Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and how long you've been doing this, what made you start, and you're a local business too, correct?
Correct. Yep. So we started officially April 1st. It's just Jason and I as of right now. We're having a little struggle trying to get some more people.
Yeah, like everybody is.
Yeah. It's
It's
kind
tough.
of been going around.
Right.
But we are really having a great time of it. We're meeting so many great people. We have a lot of fantastic customers. At last check, we were able to service about 600 people from April 1st till now. Yeah, we had a really busy summer.
Now, what kind of services do you guys provide? Do you want to mention that?
Sure. We do full service pest control. We do interior and exterior for residential and some commercial. We have a quarterly maintenance program available for people who really want to, see less pests in their home, which has been really popular and really great. And the reason why we love that type of service is because we were really able to work with our customers and get pest management in their home to the most acceptable level for them, and we've been really successful with that. And like I said, we've met a lot of great people, lots of people in Garden City. So we've, it's been a great year for us. And we're really happy that we started when we did, right? Everything kind of happened for a reason. And we started mostly because we were kind of tired of doing it everybody else's way. Not every business does things really the right way or with as much integrity as we would like. So really it's we wanted to kind of do a different kind of business where we really care about the customers. We care about the experience they have with us, and as well as getting rid of the bugs, but we want them to like us and our business and what we stand for, and that's really important to us. So
sure. And your reviews and word of mouth, I mean, that's gold right there.
Yeah, I think we're up to over 146 reviews.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then just since April, but I mean, we also, I want to give props to Rob Cox because he really encouraged us to move ahead with this endeavor. I don't think without his encouragement we would have even taken the chance, just due to fear of just taking that first step. So
Rob's a great guy. He helps out a lot of people, that's for sure.
Absolutely, we love him.
So you guys you offer like let's say monthly contracts, like if
we do 5 services during a year.
Okay.
And that's with our quarterly plan where we do an initial service, we come back a month later, do a second service, and then it's every 3 months. During this time of year we're really focusing more on rodents, bed bugs, roaches. These 3 are really a lot heavier during the colder season, just because people are wearing jackets and that more. So with your roaches and bed bugs, them are ways for them to travel, and then rodents are trying to get inside for warmth.
Yeah.
So that's really this time of year is kind of that season.
Now, how do you guys do? I mean, you know, we have to talk about it, like the bed bug situation. How do you handle that personally when you come home? Aren't you afraid of bringing them in or to your own home?
No, because you know, when we're in a customer's house and we're moving around. We're not sitting at a resting state. You know, we don't bring in coats inside. We check the soles of our shoes when we leave. It's not even a matter of I've ever been worried about it. You know, there's some pest professionals that they just don't know and realize, just because of that stigma that's out there, that I better suit up or this and that, you're going to carry them home. And it's never been a case. You know, I've been doing it over 12 years now. I've never carried bed bugs home or found an infestation in my own home. You know,
what about
I'm not sitting down on people's furniture when I'm there to work, and I'm treating the furniture and moving it around. So manipulating the environment to treat the bed bugs themselves. So
I know ticks have been a big problem this summer. Any issues with that? You deal with that too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. We do. We offer mosquito and tick sprays, which are for the yard, and we start those services typically in April. And we do that every 21 days through October. However, I believe that we saw more mosquitoes later in the year. They were bad this year.
Oh, that's what I was just going to say. They were terrible, and they were the little mosquitoes. They weren't big.
Yeah, they were really prevalent. So
even during the day.
Yep, the humidity and the weather was just a perfect storm for it. All of a sudden, you know, they blew up at one point where our phones were going off the hook for them. And a lot of times when people start those services later in the season, you're not going to get as much reduction because they've already populated. So that's why it's really important to start doing mosquito services. And, you know, toward the end of April, you know, before it really starts getting bad. So you're getting them, you know, at an early stage before they can populate.
And what does a typical mosquito spraying run roughly?
It's going to depend on the size of the property, but we start them at $89.
Okay.
You know, if it was a quarterly customer that had a small yard that was local, if they didn't have a lot of foliage, I don't try to sell them something they don't need. I would just include it in with our quarterly service. That's something we do local with, you know, Garden City, Westland, just, you know, because a lot of people don't have real huge yards. So it's not a thing for us to go and spray the foliage around their yard just as a courtesy. And you're not going to get that with other companies. Everybody else does it a la carte and sells it separate. If it's a bigger yard, you know, you're talking an acre, well, we're going to have to charge an additional, but you know, because they're going to have a lot more problems and really require that every 21 days to have reduction that's going to be satisfactory so they can actually sit outside in the summer. So
right.
We actually had a customer this year that she put in a new pool, built a brand new deck, and then she's on an acre of woods. And we started her in the end of April, and she had no mosquitoes really to speak of. Yeah, she was
that's awesome.
Thrilled. We would walk through her property and just, you know, not get eaten alive. And it was amazing that, you know, with that persistent treatment, it really does work.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. I know this is a big problem, been a big problem in a lot of communities, and that's the rat situation.
Yes.
You get probably a lot of calls on that, right?
Yes, it's been amazing. Garden City is, you know, I never knew it that they had such a rat problem, you know, without saying specific properties in that, but let's just say pretty much a lot of areas where they're having rats. I mean, even including our own subdivision where people see us drive through, we have a couple of customers where we actually, you know, had to do a few services and the bait was being taken. So, and that leads to another thing, a misconception out there is you see it all the time on the internet. People say, oh, well, you know, birds are dying to poison from rats. That's absolutely false. They're not going to get secondary poisoning. They'd have to eat their body weight in the actual product. And we keep all our products in a safe, tamper-proof container where off-target pests aren't going to get to that. So I urge anyone listening not to believe what you read.
Put that to rest. Yeah.
Not everything is true.
Right.
We
Well,
do.
Don't you think that some of the road construction is stirring up some of that rat problem too?
Yep. There are, you know, there's especially down Ford Road, I've seen it where
Uh-huh.
they're ripping up a gas station. They
Right.
completely renovated a Burger King, so that's displacing some
Yeah.
rodents. Plus all that flooding we had this summer
Mhm.
it's going to push them out of their natural habitat and
Habitat,
into
right.
our homes and yards, unfortunately.
Mhm, mhm. Well, what are some of the things that a person can do to try and help, get rid of them themselves?
Eliminate putting out bird feeders, things like that. That's a big thing.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Cleaning up after your dog.
Yep. If you don't clean up after dogs, you have a lot of dogs that they can contribute. Piles of wood. Just a lot of clutter, heavy foliage. Make sure you keep things trimmed back.
Okay.
Check under sheds for burrowing because they love to burrow under sheds that don't have rat walls, and decks too. That you see that going under decks very often. So
Great
keeping
advice.
sealed garbage cans, that type of thing. So
Yeah. Great advice. Hey, I'm going to put up a couple pictures here, and I'd like you to comment on. Well, actually, that's your truck, right?
Yep.
People have seen that running
Yeah.
around town.
Yeah. Now, what are you doing here, Jason?
I was spraying the foundation of a home. That's part of quarterly service. One of our quarterly customers, I believe she's in Northville.
Is that for like insects or?
Yep, insects. Yep.
Okay. And then I think this is Natalie, right?
Yes.
Look like you're getting ready to go up space fight.
Yes. Or I'm gonna have a fencing duel, but I was removing a bald-faced hornet's nest from a tree.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to suit up for that. Were you successful?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually got stung. Not on this job, but the first time I've ever been stung by a beer wasp was this summer.
Ooh.
Through the suit.
Yeah.
Actually, so yeah.
Now, would this be the nest?
This
Yes.
is the nest. Yep.
That's
Wow.
what you want to get rid of right
Yep.
there, those honeycombs, and that way they won't rebuild.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this is, of course, in someone's attic, I guess.
Yes. Yep. They
It's
were
an area where mice and rats could have gotten in that.
Yep. They were having some nesting. Some rodents were nesting in their attic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, of course, honeybees are very important. We don't want to kill our bees off, though, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we know a couple beekeepers that we can put people in contact with if there's a honeybee problem. So we don't treat for those, even if people insist on it. We just absolutely don't want that reputation. So
it would have to be a super extreme case, and at that point, though, we would absolutely get a local beekeeper in to coordinate with that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess my wife, Mrs. Chat, says we will definitely be hiring you next spring. The mosquitoes love me.
They love me.
I'm a magnet.
I think it's because we're so sweet.
I think you're right. Do you hear that, dear?
Tell her she's so sweet. I tell my wife she's so sweet. She puts sugar out of business.
Well, what can I say?
Hey, you also wanted to mention you're doing a couple giveaways or something?
Yeah. First, sorry. Let me. I wanted to put out there. We don't advertise this widespread. We are offering local live trapping if people get rodents or squirrels in their homes. And but we're just gonna do it local this season because it's just the two of us, and that requires a lot of time and with the setting the traps and then going back to check them. So we don't want to have to drive a couple hours to pick up a rodent or a squirrel or anything like that. So we're trying to keep it local. So if anybody has any questions about that, they can call us. It's not advertised on our website or anything, but you can give us a call. Garden City, Westland, parts of Livonia, we can take care of.
Okay, awesome.
And as far as our giveaways, we want to take care of our community that's been so good to us this year. We couldn't have done it without everybody in Garden City and the surrounding areas. So if anybody knows of anyone, any families that might be having a serious pest problem, bed bugs, rodent infestation, or roaches, please send us their name. We'll be very, very discreet, but we want to offer them free services because they shouldn't have to worry about paying bills or taking care of this problem. We want everybody to have a happy, healthy holiday.
Mhm.
And we're going to do that for 2 families in the community.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Now, what about senior discounts? Seniors have a tough time nowadays.
Yeah, we try to we try to make everything as affordable as possible. If we have, so we try to really work with people their their budget, and if there's
Sure.
people that needs a little extra help and maybe can't afford our list prices, just give us a call. We're willing to talk.
Yeah,
to
if we do a service and we notice a problem and they're kind of on the fence struggling with something, it's not nothing for me to come back and check a bait station,
Mhm.
and do it for free. I've done some of them courtesy situations based on what we're seeing in that.
Yeah.
Right. We absolutely want to take care of our people. Really, it's we're all in this together. So
Yep.
we want to make sure that anybody who needs us, and despite what they can afford, if we can help, we will.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. You guys, you're doing a great service. Not everybody can do what you do, and we really appreciate people.
I
like you.
never thought I could do it, but here I am.
Jason got you hooked, eh?
You did. I'm in it now. Yep.
Well, that's great. You guys work good together, right?
Yeah.
She explains things better than me sometimes.
Yeah, I see who's doing most of the talking, Jason.
That's fine. I've done enough talking for the both of us.
That's true.
Well, look, we really appreciate you coming on, and come back anytime, and keep up the good work, okay?
Thanks for having us.
You have
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Yep, you guys, Merry Christmas to you, and have a happy and healthy New Year.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right.
Thank you. All right, very cool. Yeah, that's quite a service they provide,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Who's next?
Well, we're going to get to her in 1 minute. I just wanted to make sure nobody else was in there, had any questions. Looks like we're good. We have Derek Parton in there now. Thanks for joining us. All right, we're going to move on to our next business owner. Her name is Colleen Smith, and she is with 1226 Expressions. So let's get Colleen in here. Hi, Colleen. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
We're doing great. Doing great.
Good.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Colleen, and how you got started, and then we'll get into the business, what you do.
Yeah, so my wife is an amazing carpenter, and she was doing some side jobs here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing some crafting, and we just kind of combined everything and started making different kind of wood home decor pieces. And people may know us from Lucky Squirrel this summer. We were there. And
okay,
yeah. And so we've just been making all kinds of home decor pieces, furniture pieces, different things for the home.
Custom furniture, home decor, personalized crafts, clothing too. You do some clothing?
Yep, I can do vinyl t-shirts.
Wow.
We do have a new machine. It's sublimation, where it's more printed on the material. We just got that in, so we'll be offering that. We can customize quite a few things: hats, cups, keychains, different, little things we can do as well besides our wooden stuff.
I have a few pictures here I thought I'd put up, and you can comment on them.
Sure.
Let's see. Let me make sure now. Oh, here we go. I got it right there. This looks like it was at the, was this just recent?
Yes, this was at the Santa Land. Yep. Those are a few of our wooden signs for your porch or your porch display or Christmas displays inside the house.
And that's all hand painted?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. We, everything's wooden. We cut the pieces ourselves, design them, paint them. Yep.
Very talented.
Thank you.
This is a big display.
Yeah, that was at the Lucky Squirrel. We really love Halloween. And so we had tons of different Halloween decor and things. That was very successful.
Cool. And this looks like what, maybe Valentine's?
Yep, Valentine decor. Yep.
And this is pretty cool here. This is probably for Halloween.
Yes. Yep.
That looks like wood burning. Is that burned on there?
It is burned. So a lot of our wooden pieces, such as like our shelves and stuff like that, we do burn them. One, it gives it a really cool look, but it also is really good for the wood. It cures it.
Okay.
Yep. And then everything usually, especially if anything's going to be outside, it's sealed so that it'll last outside and through Michigan weather.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any samples there that you wanted to show us? Or no?
Yeah. So this weekend, this Saturday from 12 to 5 at our house, we have a little Four Seasons room that we are decorating and putting all of our stuff out for sale. We have tons of decorations. We're also going to be, it's not going to just be all of our Christmas stuff will be there, but we're also going to put out some of our different seasonal stuff because maybe you want to get a gift for somebody that likes Halloween or likes yard art. We still have some pieces from this spring and summer for different people.
So they can definitely do some early Christmas shopping for sure.
Yes, absolutely. We have all kinds of stuff and it's all handmade. And if you see something that you like and you want something changed, we can customize just about everything.
Very cool. Very cool. And that's this Saturday from noon to 5 p.m. right at your house, huh?
Yes. Yep. We have a heated Four Seasons room. If someone is immune compromised and they don't want to come when there's a lot of people, we'd be willing to open up early if they want to contact us through our Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
They could contact us and we could just, exclusively let them in before other people get there. Cause I know that's, it's that time of year, people are worried. So we understand and we would be able to open up. We're both vaccinated. So we have some safety precautions in play, but yeah, we have tons of stuff and would love to have people come visit and see all of our things.
So a lot of Christmas stuff, a lot of Halloween stuff for next Halloween.
Yep. Yard art, yard pieces still. Yep. We have, I do a lot with like different Christmas movie themes for the holiday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if people know this movie. This is a fun one. We have different ones. We have ones for, family vacation and the Christmas story. Yeah, it's real fun and cute and whimsical pieces. And
awesome. What else you got? Anything else? I see you got a bunch behind you there.
Yeah, so I have Christmas signs. These little pieces are pretty delicate. I don't know if you can see it. I have a little candle in there. They're just little, tea.
Is that wood? That's metal?
It's wood.
Oh, wow.
It's just painted.
Okay, that's an electric candle. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they look real, don't they? I like those.
We have, if you have a special ornament that you want to display, we have really cute, whimsical little holders that you can put your special ornaments on.
Wow, that's very cool.
Just about everything. We have these cute little guys that were really popular, little garden gnomes or little gnomes.
That's
for
cool.
The holidays.
So how do you come up with these ideas? I mean, do you just come off the top of your head, or I mean,
sometimes, yeah, and just
see them and then replicate it, and
we replicate things. Sometimes we'll see something that we like, and we'll just run with it and make it different. I am a big Christmas movie person, so a lot of the stuff that I make is Christmas movie themed, which is fun.
Home Alone.
Home Alone, Elf.
Yeah, Elf on the Shelf's big.
Yes. We have, just the fun little quotes from the different movies that are popular. The Grinch. Everybody loves The Grinch.
Yep. So where do you store all this stuff? Are you running out of room?
It is what you see on my kitchen table. It looks like this most days. We have it everywhere.
Wow. That's cool, though.
Thank you.
Well, you really enjoy what you're doing, that's for sure.
We do. We absolutely love it.
Great ideas, too.
Thank you.
So this Saturday, we have the show that you're open to?
Yes.
from noon to
Yep.
5. And
Noon to
there's the
5.
address there.
Yep, at John Hawk Street, we'll have a little sign out in our front yard, and little arrows pointing to where to go because it is in our backyard, but it's heated. It's a nice little room, so depending on the weather, it will be no tents or anything like that. It's a nice little room to be in. So,
And people can call you. Your number's there on the screen, and also
yes,
email you as well, and contact you through your Facebook page.
yes, absolutely, yes.
And you're also a garden club member.
I am a garden club member with your beautiful wife, Cheryl. Absolutely.
Yeah, they had a nice meet at dinner, I guess, the other night, Tuesday.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Yeah, I know. I keep her around a while. 50 years in January, so I guess we're doing something right.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So anything else that you wanted to mention while I have you?
No, I just wanted to welcome everybody, invite everybody to come see us this Saturday. And even if they just want to come take a look and see what we do,
Yeah,
we
we'll
would
mention
absolutely
it again.
enjoy it.
We'll mention it again when Mike does the events and at the end of the show as well.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. Thank you.
Mike, you have anything else you want to mention?
No, except for I think it's Cheryl who puts up with you rather than the other way around.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I'll go along with that. Well, look, Colleen, you take care. And is that your wife back there?
Nope, this is my niece.
Okay.
Helping us for this
Hi,
season
niece.
right now.
How are you?
Hi.
Good to see you. All right. Well, look, you take care. It was great talking to you and great meeting you. And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay.
Thank you so much, Carrie. We appreciate it.
All
You
right.
have a
Keep in
great
touch
night.
and come back anytime. All right.
Thank you so much. We
Just let me
will.
know. All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right. She does a lot of stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. We're waiting on Kim from the Straight Farmhouse Museum to come on board. Cheryl says, so nice chatting with you at the garden club. Holiday dinner. Happy you could join. Okay. Yep. Awesome. All right. Let's see. We'll give Kim a few minutes. Once again, I wanted to mention before we get to Mike that the next city council meeting is December 20th, and that is the last one for 2021, Mike.
Yeah, I finally made one. I'd been out for about 2 months with my back issues,
Right.
but I was there this week.
Yeah, December 20th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers, which is located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. It's a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have. So head on over to the council meeting December 20th. Let's see.
And I was there the next night for our community policing academy.
Oh yeah. That's a fantastic.
We did road patrol this week.
Did you? That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you start shooting the guns and stuff, man, it's a lot of fun. Hey, I want
You
to
say so.
make sure you get your Garden City Marketplace for December. That's out now on the stands at your favorite place, restaurant or library or community center. Don and Gail do a great job on that. All right. Well, look, Mike, why don't we go ahead and do some events while we're waiting?
Okay.
And
What you got?
let's get you going in here. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Me. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the
Okay,
day
it's time for some.
when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
Yeah. You had a little Bailey's in your drink there too. All right, here we go. What do we got? Oh yeah.
Okay, Home Pantry needs donations of toiletries. Toiletries aren't often donated during the holidays, but they are needed. Items can be dropped off at the Maplewood Community Center.
Right. Something new here.
Put a freeze on winter fires. Did you know half of all home heating fires occur in December, January, and February?
Mm.
As you stay cozy and warm this winter, Stay fire smart.
Yeah.
Plug only one heat producing appliance, like a space heater, into an electrical outlet at a time. Keep anything that can burn at least 3 feet from any heat source.
Right. Very important.
Yeah.
Bad time of year for fires, that's for sure.
I think we just had a garage fire this week.
Yes, they did.
Okay, preschool playtime at the Maplewood Community Center gym. Fun activities, make new friends. It's on Mondays from 9:30 to 11. It's a $3 charge for drop-in. Parents and kids ages 1 through 4 can come, imagine, play, and create. Call 734-793-1877 for more information.
Now, this is something that's going on at the library that you can get. Oops. There you go.
Get some holiday shopping done while supporting your favorite public library. Yeah, they've got things that are going on sale. They got these nice T-shirts, hats,
Jewelry,
jewelry. That they're
$5 each.
trying to provide a variety of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, the T-shirts and the hats, I think James said were $15.
Okay.
In a variety of colors.
Okay. Going to the building fund.
Yeah.
All right.
Commodities, very important this time of year. USDA has the third Wednesday of every month emergency food assistance program, free to Garden City residents only. So that'll be next week from 9 to 12. And Focus Hope on the first Wednesday of every month has a food box program that's free to Wayne County seniors only from 11:30 to 1:30. You can get more information from contacting Maplewood Community Center, 734-793-1857.
All right. We have John Murray watching us now. Thank you for tuning in, John. We appreciate that.
Letters to Santa. Yeah, I was going to mention that one. That's in the marketplace.
Yep.
It runs until December 10th, so it's getting near the end.
Yep.
Letters to Santa can be dropped off at the special mailbox located inside City Hall, 6000 Middle Belt Road, Garden City, Michigan, 48135. So tomorrow's like your last day to do that.
And I got a picture of it. There's the mailbox right there.
Yep.
So you can't miss it. You're going to have to get them in there by tomorrow, the 10th.
Yeah.
Right. Once again, we want to mention 1296 expressions.
Yeah. We were just had that with our guests. They're having an open house, homemade holiday gifts.
Yep.
Saturday from noon to 5 at their 28925 John Hawk residence.
Right.
Third annual Best Decorated House competition. Email a picture of your lights with your address by December 15th to holidaylights@gardencitymi.org. And if you want a standard to compare, just go out opposite Maplewood and see Tom's production. Providing it doesn't get blown away in the winds this weekend, it's spectacular.
I see Kim just got in backstage, so we'll get to Kim here shortly. Let's do a couple
Okay.
more.
This is another one that's going to run out. 2021's Santa Ride
Yep.
will be on December 16th. You can visit GardenCityMI.org Santa Ride for more information.
Yeah, that's always a good event.
Compost ends December 17th
Yeah.
and will resume the first full week of April. Please put your compost in brown bags or marked garbage cans. Yard waste stickers are available at DPS and City Hall. Bags or cans cannot weigh more than 50 pounds. Branches can be no longer than 4 feet in length and bundled.
Right.
Yard waste placed in improper containers or mixed with regular garbage will not be collected.
Right. Yep. Running out. And I saw this today. This is the last one I have.
Okay.
For the
Direct Heat Restoration hosted by Toy Giveaway Looks like it's being sponsored by State Farm.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other one there? I don't know. Together we can turn.
Norman Catering.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
We can turn caring into doing. Oh yeah, sponsored by Lisa Lindblom of State Farm and Norman Catering and Events.
Right.
Pick up toys at the Garden City Fire Department, 6,000 Middle Belt. For toy donations, please call Melanie at 734-646-5225.
Yep. December 20th, pick up your toys. The fire department.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get our next final guest in here.
Okay.
We're going to bring in Kim Marquette from the Straight Farmhouse. Kim, how you doing?
Great. How are you guys tonight?
Fantastic.
I'm happy you made it.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for being so patient with me.
Oh, it worked out perfect. Perfect.
We're very excited up at the Straight Farmhouse, but it kind of looks a little bit different maybe to some of your viewers. It's because I'm actually at the Oddfellow Hall.
Oh, okay. Nice. I haven't been in there yet.
Boy,
It's nice.
Yeah, I have to check that out.
We've got a couple meetings over there.
Yeah. So what's going on at the Oddfellows Hall?
Well, we are officially open for rentals. We have booked our first couple weddings. We've had one already. We have another wedding coming up. Nice. So the neat part about the hall is it's available for multiple purposes of being able to use it. Just like the grand parlor is, this one's available. It has a kitchen downstairs, seating for about 40, 50 people downstairs. Seating up here about 60 people. If it's a wedding, around 80 to 85 is comfortable. And so you got kind of a nice little venue to get married at. Downstairs has been fully redone in the basement. You don't even feel like you're in a basement because of the glass block windows, all the light that's coming in there. So the brides can get ready down there. We have a whole area for them. There's 2 bathrooms down there.
Wow.
It's really a beautiful venue. And we're really, thrilled to have this, that it was donated by the Santu family to us. And we're very grateful to them to do this for us.
That's very cool.
We've got a Christmas tree up here. We have already booked almost all of December. I think we might have 1 day left.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so a lot of people are going to use it for their family Christmases.
Yeah.
The nice thing is you've got both levels. We have already started booking it for the summer for graduation parties, because the neat part about this building is it has all that green space. And in between the farmhouse and here, that green space, you can put a tent up and use that if you want to this summer. And then if it's really miserable and hot, you have this beautiful facility to come into and get out of it, get in, if it's raining, you can get in and out of it too. So we're seeing some graduations booking for that parties.
Wow. I definitely have to get over there and check it out. You can give me a tour.
Yeah.
It's nice, Gary.
Yeah. So what's going on at the museum now? You got a lot of stuff going on there going to be coming up.
As usual.
Yes. Right now we have a Santa Claus exhibit going on, and this is a very special exhibit for us. Dan Dare, Garden City resident, graduated from Garden City High, collected Santa Clauses when he was about 4 or 5 years old. He started collecting them.
I have a few pictures too that I'm going to put up while you talk.
Perfect. And then as he collected them through the years, he amassed a very large collection. There's over 150 Santa Clauses that he has. And he's paid up to $800 for some of these Santa Clauses. So they are truly unique, and many of them very hard to come by. That one you have there is a Thomas Kincaid Santa Claus. He has Len Haney. And you might remember this guy. His name is Richard Simmons.
Oh yeah.
He actually produced and made Santa Clauses, and we have some of his as well on display.
Wow.
So the Santas are from all over the world. Some of them have mink on them. amethyst glass, crystal. They're beautiful, and they are totally range in sizes. And the collection, Dan passed away in March of 2020, and he gave his entire collection to the museum.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
his wishes were that they would go to somewhere where the collection would stay a whole collection. And so he chose his hometown of Garden City because he said it's always been, he's lived in several places, but Garden City's always been home for him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. Nice.
Now, these are actual ornaments here. These are, I mean, I've actually think we have some of these that are.
These are blown glass ornaments.
Yes, blown, right.
And these are by a special artist, and they're a special collection and dated and that. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're pretty much priceless, a lot of those.
They are. And to have this vast of a collection is just, yes. And one thing about our exhibit, we do a rotating holiday. So this year it's a Santa Claus exhibit, and it'll run through middle of January, and we're open on Wednesdays and Saturdays for you to come see it. And then next year we do nativities, and we have about 250 nativity sets that we put out.
Wow.
And then the following year is what we call Traditions of Christmas, and we explain through the displays different traditions and how they've come to be in the U.S. And so then the Santa Claus will come back. So when you come every year, you're going to get a little bit different feel at Christmas. And I never set the exhibit up the same way I set it up the first time. So you won't see the Santa Clauses in the same positions and things.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of see something different. And
Shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, and you come through now, you get to choose what is your favorite Santa. This was something Dan loved to hear about, was which Santa won.
Oh, okay. People vote.
They walk through and they vote. We have little numbers by each one of them. And then they write their favorite down. And then at the end of the season, we have a nice basket that we raffle off for you to participate in.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So, and then this year we got a letter from Santa Claus. And he said to put it by a note by the donation box, because this exhibit is free. Our museum is a free museum. But he said, if you don't want to be on the naughty list, you might want to put something in the donation.
Yeah. So donations are always welcome.
They are. We appreciate them. But
well, it's well worth it. Let me tell you. You do a fantastic job.
Thank you. And we're also offering for groups, because we understand we have one family that's coming. Two of the members are immune compromised family members.
Okay.
So they aren't comfortable coming during our regular hours.
Gotcha.
So we're setting up special tour hours. So if you have a family that wants to come, a group that would like to come and tour the museum, if you give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a special time for you or your family or your group to come through and tour the exhibit.
Very accommodating. Very accommodating. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a tough time right now. It really is, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta just take the precautions and be safe. And that phone number is on the screen right there. And also your straightfarmhouse.org, they can find all kinds of information on there as far as events. You got a lot of events too coming up.
We do. We are so proud of our arting at the museum. And we've had several people who have said, well, I kind of wanted to come, but I'm by myself. I don't have somebody to come with. And we encourage you to come, because we have so many people that are in the same position. They sign up, they want to do the art. And we've got people now that are coming back with people that they sat with at the tables, and they're making friendships.
Make friends, yeah.
Yeah. And
awesome.
So we have arting classes. We do the Fused Glass class by Kiss My Glass, Lori Freeman. And her classes are selling out once again. And then we have painting classes where you come in and you paint. You can bring your own wine, and everybody really enjoys those classes. And then this year we're working on hooking up with a couple other new artists that are coming in to do some more, some different things. Basket weaving, macrame classes are going to be offered. So we are constantly looking for new. So if there's artists out there that say, you know, I'd love to teach a class, just give me a call and we'll look over the calendar and that, and we'll get you hooked up.
Well, you know who you might want to hook up with is our last guest, Colleen Smith, who has the 1226 expressions. She does a lot of handmade crafts.
We are hooked up with Colleen, and she
are
is.
You okay?
Yeah, we are.
Does a lot of good work.
Beautiful things, and we're excited. She's actually in the process of a lot of times I'll come up with an idea, and then I ask the artist to, can you do this? You know, can we have the classes here? And so Colleen and I just the other night sat for about an hour going over some different classes that we think we're going to be able to offer. So I'm really excited to have her on board. Her work is beautiful. So we should.
She showed a few samples tonight. Is really, really nice. Yeah, Opal says arting at the museum is lots of fun. So.
And Opal's been here. That's a good testament for us. We appreciate that. And then we've started the teas at the museum, and we started with the witch's tea, which sold out. And we had so much fun that people that night were asking if they could get their tickets for next year already.
Oh, wow.
And we did the Dickens.
Yes, I was going to ask you, how was that? How'd that turn out?
It was wonderful. It sold out. And they're going to come back next holiday, next December, and they're going to do a Christmas tea for us. And we're going to have them perform at that. So we've already booking them for next year. And we had the DSO was here, and it was fabulous. What a wonderful group of musicians that were here to perform. So we're very fortunate on what we're able to do. And now we can kind of combine both buildings, and that's been kind of nice as well. And we're going to be having a Valentine tea. And so I would really encourage your listeners to get on our mailing list so that they can find out, follow us on Facebook. So you can get your tickets right away. I had people calling me for the Dickens the week before saying, I went to get my tickets, there's something wrong. And I'm like, no, we are truly sold out.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're like, well, you're not going to have door sales. And we say, we can't have door sales because we're selling out. So you
can only put so many. But yeah, I mean, it's two great venues you have now. That's for sure. I mean, banquet shows, craft shows, whatever. I mean, it's fantastic what you do, and it's just nonstop. Right, Mike?
Yeah. And I think if anybody wanted to appreciate my painting, a little wine would definitely help.
Colleen says she's so excited. She's really excited about working with you.
We are too. And I kind of want to let people know too, we have brick pavers for sale. So if you're looking for that person that has everything, commemorating them would be great to put it in the brick walkway that we have. Those are available for sale.
Yep, we got our brick over there.
And we also have 2 books about Garden City. And we have about 4 authors that are people that have grown up in Garden City and have written really wonderful books, and we sell their books through the museum too. We have baseball hats available. So if you're looking for some, nice little gifts to give or, that type of thing, we also have our movie too from the 1930s that was originally filmed in Garden City.
Wow.
And we have that available as well. So some ideas for those people who are looking for those tough people to buy for. What a nice way to support the museum and to give some heritage as well.
Exactly. We were fortunate enough to get the Garden City Monopoly game when they were selling it.
That was a fun one.
That was a fun one. That is a fun one. Yeah. That'll be a collector's item.
Yes, it should be. And it's getting there too. That's been a few years since we did that one.
Yeah, it's been a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a party tonight, eh? You had to go to?
I did. My husband's work party, the CSI organization he belongs to, had their work party at St. John's. Beautiful. Boy, talk about heritage and
Yeah.
beautiful building and
Yeah, it really
that.
is.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so we
Well,
scooted
I'm
out
so
there.
happy you could make it tonight. That's for sure. What else you got? Anything else you want to mention before we go?
Just don't miss the Santa Claus exhibit, guys.
Yes.
It
Yes.
really is.
It's something to see for sure.
It really truly is. And anybody out there that has any ideas or, oh, you know, one thing we've never talked about, Carrie, and I should mention it.
Yeah.
Jack Kerstetter, one of our docents, he gives fantastic tours. So if you come on a Wednesday or a Saturday, you can also take a tour of the whole museum as well. But some people were, we were just talking and they didn't realize that our museum puts all of our artifact, paper artifact, photo artifacts out. They're available for you to pull off the shelf. They're not in file cabinets. They're not kept in a basement facility or that.
So they can actually hold them.
Available.
They can actually hold them.
They can.
Wow.
We put them in protectors,
Uh-huh.
and so they can sit down at the table and they can actually go through these.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you can spend hours up there. There is so much. So
Not to mention all the yearbooks. I think you have just about every yearbook too.
we pretty much do of the high schools.
Yes.
We're still missing, so that's something good for your viewers. If you have yearbooks at home that you don't want, or you've got two copies of or that, or if you're looking for a yearbook, we do have some available for sale as well.
Oh, wow.
So if you need to replace, we had some flooding in here in Garden City this past spring, and we've had a couple people come in because their yearbook was lost in the flood.
Wow.
We were able to get that. And then we do keep a wait list so that if we do get them in, we can contact people. But those are available and to go through. So I would encourage people, if you enjoy history, to come up and pull some of these books down and look through them. They are amazing. Jack has put everything in an easy to use order. So you can find things. If you're looking about a resident, he has them all listed. You're looking.
He's a historian, so
Yes.
he knows his stuff for sure.
He sure does, I'll tell you. So
Yeah,
that's another. Some people were like, "Oh, we didn't know we could look at them." I'm like, "Oh, absolutely, you can come up and go through it."
Yeah.
We believe in people using our collecting and getting to it.
Yeah, it's
enjoying it.
It's a great hands-on museum for sure, and you guys give fantastic tours. And I encourage anybody to come and visit you for sure.
And if you have photographs that you would like to share with us, we are always accepting those, especially right now, things that are on people's mind. Santa Land, people want to see there was more than one location of Santa Land.
Yes.
And we would love to get photographs of the inside. We've got some of the outside, but get more of those inside photos. So if anybody's out there and you're looking through your photos this time of year at the holiday ones, and you come across pictures of you outside building a snowman, and you're by your house or that, we would love to get those and put those in our archives. People so enjoy coming back and looking at, the different photographs of around the houses and the buildings and things.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I encourage them to bring their kids too, because there's so much history there too that they would learn, about the community they live in.
And join our Facebook page, because Gil Stockton, he's awesome. He puts up every day a new.
Yeah. Some of the photos in that. Yeah, he puts up are fantastic.
And do you know he lives in Florida?
Really? I
Yes.
did not know that.
He lives in Florida. His mom still lives in Garden City. So when he comes up to visit her several times a year, he spends about 4 hours up in that museum and he brings his own little scanner and he scans and documents all of those things that he posts up for us.
Wow.
Yeah. So
another great asset.
Yeah. It's so neat that the internet allows us to have him be part of our community still. And he does a fantastic job for us.
When it's used right, boy, it's a fantastic tool. That's for sure.
Right.
Look how we're able to just talk like this, it's great.
Absolutely.
Well, look, I'm going to let you go. I really appreciate you making it tonight. And you're always welcome back.
And we will be, because we're going to have some really special things coming up in the new year. So
Well,
we'll
you
want
just
to
send
get
them
back
to
in
me
touch
and we'll
with
get them
you.
out there for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
All right, Kim. Hey, if I don't talk to you, have a great Christmas and a happy New Year.
Your family too, please.
All right.
Both of you guys.
Thank you. Take
Thanks
care.
for all you're doing.
Thank you. Okay. Night. All right. Boy, they have a lot of stuff going on, huh?
They always do. They do
Yeah.
a fantastic job.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I encourage everybody to go to their website. Boy, you can get a lot more information there as well. straightfarmhouse.org. All right, don't forget, if you want to be a guest on our show, it's very simple. Or if you know someone who might be interested, you can contact us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, or you can message us on Facebook, and you can also text us at 734-788-9319. Doesn't matter what community you live in, we want to hear from you. During this time, we can do the show remotely and safely from the comfort of your home or office, just like tonight, if you wish. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization. You'd like to share your information with us and the surrounding communities. If so, contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you. Mike, what else you got? Did you have anything else? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay. Kim was ready. We needed to go. She got a lot to say. Just a couple of things.
Okay.
The Santa ride will be on December 16th. I think we might have mentioned that. He'll return to Garden City for one more visit before he returns to the North Pole for Christmas. The route's been changed slightly. He'll make his way around Garden City on Harrison, Marquette, Farmington, Maplewood, and the route I saw as him going down Donnelly, right past my house, to say hi to everyone who greets him. Santa's route has been changed slightly this year, with Santa traveling south on Harrison instead of Helen, to maximize the number of residents who can say hello to Santa. And just a reminder that the Wayne County Light Fest is still going on through December 31st. It's open Wednesdays through Sundays, closed on Christmas Day, open from 6 to 10 p.m. to visit the Midwest longest drive-through holiday light display.
And still
It's
$5
$5
a car only.
Yeah, $5 for a car.
Can't beat it.
And you can travel nice and slow and take a lot of pictures and of the great displays that they have all along that several mile light fest.
Yep. Hey,
That's
Jerry
it.
Thorne from Party Animal Travels in there. Happy holidays, he says to us. Same to you, Jerry. Thank you.
He was at our Kiwanis meeting today, and
so he's in town.
Yeah, and he reminded people about a meeting they'd had with nurses about just the situation with COVID and the overloading at hospitals and the stresses. Some of these nurses are in hospital. People are working 6-7 days a week, 12-hour days. Yeah. They're really getting pushed to the limit.
Yeah, the numbers they're not getting any better. They're not getting any better.
No.
But they say get that booster if you can, because it really helps a lot.
Yeah. The number of still unvaccinated people keeps this damn thing going.
Yeah.
On and on and on until all of those suckers get sick or get vaccinated. We're not going to be through this thing.
I know. And before we leave, we do have to mention that Michigan will be playing Georgia New Year's Eve. That's going to be a big game.
We're having weekly reviews of the Michigan, Ohio State, and Michigan, Iowa games at my house until the New Year's. I've got them taped. And you can watch them over and over and over.
Oh, I know.
Hey, we only beat Ohio State once a decade, and you gotta enjoy it when you can.
I know. It never gets tired, never gets old. That's for sure.
No.
All right, Mike. With that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
Special thanks to Kim Marquette from the Straight Farmhouse Museum, Jason and Natalie Crozier from Bless Pest Solutions, and Colleen Smith from 1226 Expressions. Now you can contact the museum at 734-838-0650. They're open on Wednesdays and Saturdays from noon to 3 p.m. Also, go to their website at straightfarmhouse.org. There's a lot more information on there for you. And don't forget to check out the Santa display. They have a fantastic Santa display over there. It's really nice. Priceless, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Contact Bless Pest Solutions. Call 734-419-0004 and visit their website as well at blessedpest.com. And to contact 1226 Expressions, call 989-388-6804, or you can email Colleen at 1226exp@gmail.com. And we appreciate each and every one of them coming on the show tonight. And best of luck in your business and happy holidays. Also, a big thanks to my fantastic co-hosts, Dr. Tom Iwinski and Mike Jones. Great job as always. Mike, any final thoughts?
No, just want to thank all those first responders and hospital workers that are just going above and beyond the call of duty, and urge people to wake up and do the right thing for themselves, their families, and their communities, and get those vaccinations.
Exactly. Sherry, thank you. We appreciate you coming on, and have a safe and safe night, and shop local as well. And happy holidays to you. Also, a big thank you to each and every one of you for watching and listening. We really appreciate your support. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so catch it later at your convenience in case you tuned in late and missed anything by going to facebook.com/GCChat. Also, catch us on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for GC Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. And please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And as always, like Mike said, we continue to thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our prayers every day. What, Mike?
I just want to say a special thanks to the 45 or 50 Rotarians and Kiwanis that participated in wrapping up approximately 1,400 presents for the Christmas party for second graders next week.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, big shout out to them.
120 kids are going to get some real nice stuff.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we thank them. Thank each and every one of them for their. Let me tell you, man, if we didn't have volunteers, we wouldn't get anything done. That's for sure. They are so important to any community, right?
Right.
And when you see any of these heroes, make sure that you let them know how much you appreciate them. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. Don't forget community unity. Let's be united and support one another. And please don't hesitate, vaccinate. Michigan is a real hot spot. The numbers are not favorable at all. Please vaccinate and get that booster. Get that booster, not only for yourself, but for your family and friends. It's the right thing to do. You know it is.
Some of our
one of us
citizens are not going to get the elective surgeries that they need.
Right.
Because the hospitals are just swamped.
Not when the beds are full of unvaccinated people. I know.
Yeah.
It's going to be terrible. We need to get a handle on this. And remember, Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Absolutely. Look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to doppertimesweather.com. It's got a great user-friendly website. And like Mike said, don't forget to go over there on Maplewood, right across from the Maplewood Community Center. You will not miss his house, believe me.
Oh, you can see it from a block away.
You can see it from the space station.
Well, a little altitude, yeah.
No, he really does a great job and takes a lot of pride in it. So, yeah, we give a big shout out to Tom every year for his decorations. We will see you right back here next week, December 16th, live on Facebook. So until then, thanks for listening. Mike, anything else?
No, it's not, Gary. I'm tired.
All right. Well, get some
I had a
rest, buddy.
busy day.
Get some rest, and thanks for being here. Hey, so until next week, thanks for listening. Stay safe and have a great night. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.